let's do an update on Denia Jackson, Derrick Jackson's soon-to-be ex-wife. But before we do that, let's just do a walk down memory lane of their situation. So most of us are familiar with the infamous Derrick Jackson, the love doctor. He's a relationship guru with roughly, 1.3 million IG followers. Well, we remember when Tasha K broke the internet, honey, when all of these mistresses came out of the woodwork that she interviewed. Some people may have thought that she had an axe to grind with him or a bone to pick with him. And I think it may have stemmed from when she wanted him to speak up on some of the things that Cardi B was doing. And he was like, no, I ain't caping for no grown ass man trying to pay for sex. But that's another conversation. But anyway, child, Tasha K broke the internet. And shortly after, we saw videos of Derrick and Denia. He confessed to his fans that he stepped out on his marriage, had multiple affairs. He was speaking to the camera so intently. She was looking like a lost puppy dog, like she was outside of her body. Girlfriend looked depressed. Remember, she had her bonnet on, her glasses on. She wasn't spruced up, right? Because you got a man who's in the gym working out 24/7. And I'm gonna call him Bane. And nothing wrong with making sure you want to look good. But honey, if I got up on that camera, I'm gonna look like $1,000,000. But hey, she's an attractive girl. And for all that she probably went through with him, she just was like, fuck it, I ain't trying to impress y'all, right? So anyway, fast forward to today. Let's say a couple of months ago, remember Tasha K busted his ass out again. Derrick was caught with a mystery woman down in Miami, honey. They were partying. Somebody caught a little video of him partying in the clubs with this chick. I think her name is Pinky Love, if I'm not mistaken. You can drop down in the comments and let me know if I'm wrong. But anyway, child, yeah, he got busted again. And then shortly after, Denia, honey, she was putting curses on folk. She was saying, don't you come against my marriage, and swearing everything but the blood of Jesus and hell and fire and brimstone on folk were coming for her damn marriage, child.
Every person speaking against the names Denia Jackson and Derrick Jackson in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the
I'll say this. She had on her helmet of salvation. And remember, she had on her army fatigue. She had on her gear. Girlfriend was ready. She was ready to fight everybody for her man, child. It was no good ass. But approximately a month after Denia came online criticizing and cursing everybody about their marriage, child, here come Derrick, relationship guru Mr. Jackson, honey. He announced his divorce. Yep, he took to Instagram and he announced his divorce to Denia, and he just wanted to thank his fans, his supporters, his followers, God, and everybody, and it just wasn't working out. He wished her the best, all of this. So let's fast forward to today, honey. I just happened to come across Miss Denia's IG. I said, okay, girlfriend, this newfound separation is looking good on you, girl. She's smiling. She lost weight. She all spruced up. I said, okay. And I don't think she's doing it to catch another man. I think girlfriend is finally discovering self-esteem and self-love. Let's look at this little snippet that she put out. I think she's selling a book about people who are newly divorced or about to have a divorce or separated or relationship trials and woes. So let's get into it.
Lately, a lot of you have been asking me, how do you get through infidelity because you have been dealing with the pain alone? It's probably the number one most common question that I get from people who reach out to me. Followed by, how did you go from this to this in the midst of public scandal? So I decided I'm finally going to create an online infidelity recovery bootcamp to show other people how to heal from excruciating pain and anger after your spouse has been unfaithful. If this is something you or someone you know is suffering from and you're looking to be set free and to gain clarity on whether you should stay in your marriage or leave, this is for you. Click the link in my bio, register, and let's walk step by step through the process to become whole again.
So let's see what Derrick Jackson is up to these days, besides filming himself in these thirst traps. Let's hear his message, shall we?
woman's love will have you confused. Like, if you do one or two things now, if first off, you take her kindness for weakness, or two, if you mistake her love for an inability to leave you, it'll have you bamboozled. It'll have you thinking that she's so whipped, no matter what you do, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. You the only man that even exists in her world. And if she feels like her cup is starting to run empty because you're not pouring effectively, she would take her love and she will redirect it strictly towards herself, for herself. And now that same love that had you feeling like you was the only man in the world will have you feeling like you don't even exist in hers, because you don't. And you can't wait for her to start complaining and nagging, because some women are just beyond the stage of warning men. They'll express their needs, they'll communicate their boundaries, but if you're showing her what your true colors are, they will show you that their boundaries were nothing to play with by showing you the door. A loyal woman.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you, as always, for stopping by my channel and turn on that notification bell.